What's up, Glow Squad? It's your girl Erica coming at you with another video. I hope you all are ready because today we're gonna talk about being in your 30s or 30 or older and you have no ring and no children. Woo! Let's go! Welcome back, Glow Squad. So, I hope you all are doing well. On today, I come in peace with a hard topic. Okay, I come with the good vibes. Shout out to D's. I don't know. I think maybe it was like $5 or something like that. But yes, D's be getting me right, with the shirts. Hey, if you out there, you make t-shirts and you want me to make videos wearing your shirt and give you a shout out, hey, let me know. All right, so let's talk on today. We're gonna talk about being 30 and no ring, no children. So let's talk about the first thing. First thing first, one thing that I noticed not being married yet is that my family literally thinks something is wrong with me. So this is like, how your family is supposed to stand behind you, like with everything. Like, I'm tired of going to Thanksgiving and they keep asking me, when am I gonna bring somebody home? Or when am I gonna get married? And then my family members who are not like in the church, who aren't saved, they just like, so why don't you have at least a kid? Like, are you gonna have any children? Like, what is going on with you? So in this season of my life, I don't know about you, let me know in the comments about this specific topic. Like, how does your family feel about you being in your 30s or 40s and you're not married yet and you have no offsprings? Like, how does your family feel about that? At Thanksgiving, it's like sometimes I dread sitting by certain people because they always ask, what's going on in your life now? And whenever they ask you what's going on in your life, so what's happening? Whenever they ask that question, they are definitely asking you, do you have a man? Should we be looking forward to a wedding? Are we planning for some children? My cousin literally came to me and said, girl, I don't know what you got going on, but I think I'm just gonna have a kid for you. I'm gonna have a kid and I'm just gonna drop he or she off. Like, I'm gonna drop the baby off to you so you can have something better to do. I'm like, what? Something better to do? So it's like me traveling, me finishing up my degree, me starting a business. Like, it's not good enough. Me helping everybody with their kids. Like, I babysit y'all kids. Like, I'm a teacher, for crying out loud. Like, I do a lot of stuff with children. It's not that I don't want them. It's just that the time is not right yet. Why can't you all understand that? So drop it in the comment. You let me know. Let me know. As we're heading for number 2, please, if you have not subscribed, please look at the bottom of your screen. This corner right over here, you should see a little square. Go ahead and hover on top of it and you can go ahead and subscribe to my channel so we can continue to have girl chat. Number 2, maybe it's just me, but in this generation, there is a group of people out there who believes, okay, that if you are 30, you have no ring, and you have no children, you are a red flag. They waving that thing like they just don't care. Okay, they waving it in the air like they just don't care. Okay, I don't know. I really don't know. Why do people think that just because you are in your 30s, you've hit 30 and no one's committed to you and you are not raising any little ones, they feel that like you definitely a red flag. Basically, you're toxic. That's literally what they're saying. You are toxic. Nobody has been able to put up with you yet. So that's why you've gotten to that point of your life and you in this category and not that one. Okay. I want to talk about this topic for both genders, okay? On the women's side, they look at us as if we're not going to be able to have their children, right? Men are like, okay, she about 30. I don't know if she's going to be able to have me some kids. Or they might say that you're toxic. You're not good. You're not good enough for them. But on the men's side, ladies, why do we think when men hit 30, they are red flag? Like they are literally the red flag. Their whole being is a red flag. And not all ladies think that, but a lot do. A lot of them do, because I've spoken to some men who are in their 30s, and of course they, a question they usually get when they go out on a date: why haven't nobody snatched you up yet and you in your 30s? What's wrong with you? The crazy thing is men ask the same question. You are beautiful. You've accomplished. I've been asked that on a date. Okay, you're beautiful. You got a lot of things going for you. Why are you still single? I don't have an answer. I don't know, because sometimes it catches me off guard. Even though I have an answer, everybody they don't care about my answer. Like I can be like, well, I'm just waiting for the right person, or I'm just preparing myself to be a wife. Like it doesn't matter what the answer is that I give, it's not good enough for anybody. Okay, it's not good enough on the dates. It's not good enough for my parents. It's not good enough for my friends. It's not good enough for my married friends. It's not good enough for like anybody, right? So we find ourselves dealing with this specific side of the spectrum that we are red flags, red like this, just waving across our foreheads as we're walking down the streets. People are looking at us like, she 30. She must be, she a whole red flag. Look, she ain't got no ring on her finger and ain't got no kids. Yeah, she a whole red flag. I bet you she toxic. Like literally, that's what they are saying. And it's crazy. Let me know in the comments. Like, what do you guys think about this? Like, have you ever experienced this part of the topic? Like, has anyone ever said, oh my gosh, like what is wrong with you? Why are you at this age and you don't have this or you don't have that? So let me know in the comments. I hope you guys are ready for number 3, because that one gets me every time. Okay, number 3, you are too independent. What? Okay, just because I know who I am, just because I understand my likes and dislikes, just because I'm always traveling, just because I'm always doing this, just because I'm always doing that, just because I'm the one who has to manage my own money, just because you see me cutting my own yard does not mean I'm too independent. It's just mean that is the stage of life that I'm in. That's what I have to do. What do you want me to do? Go and knock on my neighbor's door and be like, come cut my yard? So y'all, I kid you not. I was outside in my lawn So I find myself trying to be a plant mom, and I've killed so many plants. That's probably why I'm 30, you know, and no rain and no kids, because apparently I killed plants and who knows what else. But I kid you not, I am in my yard trying to plant some, you know, flowers in the front. I'm trying to have some curb appeal. You know, after you done bought a house, you trying to make it look good. So I'm over here doing it. This man is driving by in a truck, stopped right in front of my mailbox, looked over there and said, "Ooh, you look like one of them women who are too strong and too independent and who don't need men for nothing." And I said, I turned around because I didn't know he was talking to me. I'm doing my thing, and I didn't know he was talking to me. So I turned around and I'm like, "Excuse, you talking to me?" So I turned around and he was like, "Yeah, I'm talking to you." And I'm like, "Oh, it's not that. I don't really want to pay anybody to plant the flowers. I looked on YouTube and I didn't figure out how to do it, so I'm gonna do it." And he was like, "Do you need some help?" Y'all, when a man asks you, "Do you need some help?" apparently they really trying to see where you at when they ask you, "Do you need some help?" Because when you say no, or they take offense to that, because apparently you too independent. Child, I said no. I was like, actually no, I'm on the last pot, so I'm good. You know, mind you, I'm out there, you know, with the hat, with the shovel, like I'm out there with like the whole nines, right? And same thing in the house. I'm putting stuff up. I got my own toolbox. Yeah, I'm home. Like, who's gonna do it? Who's gonna do it for me if I don't want to spend the money? Like, I'm not paying somebody on TaskRabbit like $30 to come and, you know, and put a little key holder for me on the wall. Like, why can't I just knock that thing in there and put it up? But no, my boy said, "Oh, look at that. See, I asked you for help and you wouldn't even let me help you." And oh my gosh, he start going off. Y'all answer cuss word, cuss word, cuss word, cuss word. Beep, 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 beep. This why y'all single now. This why y'all black and miserable. I was like, it was a black man insulting a black woman like that. Like, I took offense to that. I really did. I really did. You find me planting the last little thing. Mind you, let me tell y'all, I have no problem with anybody, with no man opening the door for me, pulling my chair so I can sit. I have no problem with no man coming and doing my yard. Like, y'all, when my uncles are in town, I don't want for nothing. Like, they take my car, they clean my car, they do my yard, they do all of that. But I don't live close to them. They live like an hour and a half away. So, and they work like 6 days out of the week. So they don't always come over to do things. And when they don't, I gotta do it. But apparently I'm too independent. I don't know, y'all. Just let me know in the comment section. Y'all blow the comment section up, y'all. Like, blow it up. What like, have y'all like experienced that? Like, do people actually say y'all are too independent just because you don't have a ring and you don't have any kids? Because apparently can't no man put up with you, can't no man do anything for you because you feel like you're a man yourself. That's what they said. Apparently you're not soft enough, and oh my gosh, like it's a whole bunch of things, and I really want to know what you guys think and what you guys experience. So let me know in the comment section. Y'all, number four, everybody wants to set you up with somebody. Everybody, okay? When you in your 30s and over, and no ring, no children. People want to set you up. You ever go to a friend's wedding and they sit you at the next to like a single man because they feel like you hit it off, and they turn out to be like hell on earth? Like, yeah. You ever go out to brunch with like your married friends? I don't know. I don't even know why. I don't even know why I allow myself to be a third wheel like that. Like, I would go and then it's like, oh, by the way, meet our friend Peter. Hi, Peter. Hi, Peter. You feel awkward? Yeah, I feel awkward too. Yeah. Like, it's the weirdest thing. It is the weirdest thing. And then you have those friends who always has a friend. Like, my friend was like, oh my gosh, I have a friend at my job. Like, he looks good. He's this and he's that. I looked at that girl and I said, well, so why don't you get him? You single too. You in your 30s and single. So why you ain't get him? Okay. Not just married people set you up. Single people set you up too, because I be trying to set my friends up. I have to admit it. I have to admit it. I be trying to set my friends up the same way they be trying to set me up. But it's not as bad though. You know, we kind of joke around about it. It's more like, hey, you know, so-and-so look good. You should, you know, nudge, nudge, go over there. But it's worse on the other side. Like, it's the people who are married. It's the family members. Everybody's trying to set you up with somebody. You go on vacation and they like, did you see that man next door? Ooh, did you see that man that was working at the desk downstairs? I mean, it's a constant thing. It's a constant thing. Everybody want to set you up. Everybody want to set you up. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Can't I just go on vacation in peace? Can't I just go out to eat in peace? Can I just bowl in peace? Can I do anything in peace? Like, leave me alone. You don't have to set me up. Like, no. And then they look at me funny because I get all riled up. Like, leave me alone. Like, step back. Stop trying to set me up all the time. Like, leave me alone. And then, like, if they have my phone and they see all of the people who done messaged me, like, on Facebook, whatever social media, because I'm on a whole bunch of, like, different social media, like TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Like, I'm on all of them, and people do message me about things, and they like, why don't you ever answer? I'm not. And you better not either. So I just try to delete them before they all see them, because they just want to set you up every time. They just want to set you up. So-and-so look good. So-and-so look good. Oh my gosh, wouldn't it be nice for us to go on a double date? It would, but no. Stop trying to set me up. Leave it. Let me be. The last one, it's serious but funny. By now, if you have not liked this video, make sure you like the video. If you have not commented, make sure you do so. People wants to hide their husbands from you. I mean, I get it. You know, you see a nice looking person who's single and you feel like they might be after your husband, when really they're not even thinking about him. They're the last thing, like, on your mind. I don't know about y'all, but I respect marriage. I respect marriage. If my ex married somebody, baby, y'all do y'all. Do you. That's your responsibility now. You've gotten married. I have to move on, because I believe in one marriage. We're not getting a divorce, which is why I look for the right person. I look for the right qualities, because I'm not trying to get a divorce in these streets. Like, no, I'm not trying to be part of that statistic. I want like something that actually works. Something where you can raise some children in it. Like, you know, something that works. Something we work at it and therefore it will work, you know? So people try to hide their husbands. I mean, and when I said try to hide their husbands, I don't mean like they put them in the closet, like you stopping by somebody's house and they hiding them in the closet. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. But what they'll do is, I'm gonna use the church as an example. If you in ministry, the husband's in ministry, the wife is in ministry, a lot of times you do have to go to somebody else's husband and say, and ask them either about the program, either asking them certain things because they are in charge of whatever. But the wife is over there being insecure. She's staring you down from the other room, or she'll walk over and say, babe, what do da 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 da. Like, we in church, sis. We in church. He called me over here to ask me, can I do a testimony? Stop. He's just asking me to pray. Stop. Calm down. This man is in love with you. This man loves you so much. Why are you trying so hard? But it is real, and it's not just in church. It is everywhere else. You try to go into Applebee's, and somebody's husband, they get to the door first. They open the door. Their wives walk in. Family walk in, but you were right behind them and you were by yourself. So they keep opening the door and let you go in. Watch them looking at you up and down. Why? Why do we do this? Like, why do people do that? Like, sis, before you get married, you need to check your self-esteem. Check your self-esteem. This is why when you get ready to get married, you don't want to be a burden. You don't want to be that person who's every time that man walk out the door, you got trust issues. You have trust issues every time that man walk out the door. No, you're beautiful. You are enough. That's not the time for you to be looking all crazy, all because he's talking to a single woman. That man is a manager at his job. He has to manage a whole team, and half the team single women, beautiful women. Calm down. Calm down. And if you knew that he has some wandering eyes, like before y'all get married, I get it. That's why you're doing that, but you shouldn't have married him. Sorry, maybe I'm saying too much. I'll back off of that. All right. These were the 5 things that happen, when you turn 30 and you ain't got no ring, or you ain't got no kids. All right, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have not liked this video, make sure you like the video, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video.